And I think in LiberarLa, in this new age of women coming together in, instead of competing, collaborating, I think this is the army that's awakening. But what's an army needed for? Oh, that's what I'm here to talk about. So, as you saw while those videos were playing, I was looking up some statistics, and as you saw, it was easy as 1, 2, 3 for me to look these up and find these numbers that honestly are not new to me, but always hit a chord with me whenever I read them, whenever I see them, whenever I have to remember that those are reality. You know, I spend my mornings most times getting ready to a motivational video, and last month I heard one that has been my mantra lately, and she said, you either create your reality or you regurgitate your reality. So what the fuck does that mean, right? I'll say that again. So you either create your reality or you regurgitate your reality. So what do I mean by that? So you are either the creator of what is happening to you, the things around you, or you are regurgitating what you were given, what you were told that life is supposed to be like, what you were told you were supposed to live like. You are regurgitating somebody else's reality that was created for you. So, chica, you either create your reality or you regurgitate it. And I want to read you some statistics that I was able to pull up. And a lot of them are, you know, main sites. This first one starts off on the CDC site. You guys can literally go pull this up on the CDC site. And these are facts about sexual violence. And I'm just going to read you some statistics here. More than 1 in 3 women experience sexual violence, including physical contact, during her lifetime. 1 in 4 girls experience sexual abuse in childhood. I told you about how 2019 women across Latin America came to protest the rate at which women are being murdered. And it is ridiculous. It is so fucking alarming. It is ridiculous. You know, in Mexico, one of the highest rates, I think they were saying about 10 girls and women get killed every day. This one is a straight line from this article. Overall, 985 and 87 women and girls were murdered in the first 4 months of 2020, according to government data. 987. I'd like to read you another statistic. Human trafficking earns global profits of roughly $150 billion a year. Human trafficking is a $1 billion industry. Our women and girls are getting kidnapped and abused and murdered. So I'd like to take a step back. You know, I ended with LiberarLa was created not only to liberate the women here in America, but liberate women across the world. And here was my biggest observation in having the luxury of being Mexican American and seeing the protest on both, you know, women when they protested Trump here, and women when they protested their president in Mexico. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We need to stop being so sugar fucking coated. The biggest thing I noticed was in 2017, you know, we obviously were protesting against Trump and his multiple allegations of sexual assault, cases after cases. And there was also an uproar of women wanting equality in their reproductive systems, equality in how much they make, equality in opportunities, which I don't think any of these were far-fetched. But I'm gonna say something that I hope sticks. We are not outnumbered. We're out-organized. We are not outnumbered. We're out-organized. And so, what do I mean by that? You know, in America, there have been a lot of kind of this bad talk around what feminist is. And to me, it's a no-brainer. Like, obviously you want equality for both sexes. Obviously you want your daughter to grow up with the same rights, but it's further beyond that. It's, what if your daughter was in somebody else's shoes? What if that was your daughter getting trafficked? What if that was your daughter unable to get an education? You'd fight like hell, right? I fucking hope so. And so, why am I 21, spending my Saturdays preaching on a live about liberating her? Because when I read these statistics, guys, it hits a chord because I'm the oldest of 3 daughters. So when I said you could either create your reality or you could regurgitate it, I look at these statistics and I know I have no fucking choice but to create another reality. This is not okay. This is not the world that I want my sisters to grow up in. My nieces, my goddaughter, my cousins. It's not okay. "51% of our population is female, according to reports in 2019. The UNICEF estimates more than 650 million women alive were married before the age of 18. So, I listened to my friend. I heard him out when he mocked me and told me about how I didn't need a man, when he laughed about how I'm a feminist, and I smiled because, one, I'm glad that he at least acknowledges what I believe in, but two, I think of these statistics. I think of how there are little girls getting married off as children. I think about how women across the world are getting murdered at an alarming rate. I think about how 1 in 3 girls experience sexual assault in their lifetime. So I have no fucking choice but to be a feminist. Because I know I want the equal rights and the liberation that comes with it. What I'd like people to understand about feminist and feminism is the reality of it. You know, when I saw all these women come out to the protest in 2017 here in the States for protesting against Trump, you know, all the girls high-fived each other and everybody understood, like, they understood why it's not okay. They understood what's happening, and all the men were just like, what the fuck? And what I wish they understood is that your grandmother can't go for a walk at night without being scared. Your wife can't go shopping without having to double check if she's getting followed. Your cousin can't go out clubbing because she's scared that somebody will spike her drink and rape her. Your nieces they're not allowed to feel okay in their own skin. There are 3-month-old babies that have been sexually assaulted. So for those men that think that feminists are just chatting away about shit that doesn't matter, I want you to think about this. What if you had a fucking daughter? You would want it to change too, right? You'd be disgusted by this too, right? I posted something earlier this week that said, speak your mind, even when your voice shakes. And I hope in all of my lives you guys really do see that sometimes I'm uncomfortable talking about these topics, you know. Do I want to tell you guys sit here on a Saturday and tell you guys about sexual assault and about people getting murdered? No, it makes me uncomfortable. It should fucking make you uncomfortable. But that's the fucking point.